I think we created more than we converted in Andorra and today as well. I think there are a lot of chances for goals and a lot of half chances where we can be more clinical, have to be more clinical. But overall, there are much more positive things than the negatives today. I think it was a good step. Try to speed up the game constantly. We had to give everything to the match, of course, and play against a deep block. But there are no concerns today. There are still things to improve, but the direction was the right direction. After the 4 days of training, it was a...
England secured a 2-0 victory over Andorra in their latest World Cup 2026 qualifier at Villa Park, but the headlines after the match were not just about the result, they were about the reactions of head coach Thomas Tuchel (TT) and debutant Elliot Anderson (EA). Tuchel, who has never been afraid to demand perfection from his players, made it clear that while the win was important, he expects more urgency, more goals, and sharper play from his team. The German tactician admitted that England should have scored more, openly pointing out that after the first goal, his side became sloppy with possession and lacked the tempo needed to put the game out of sight. He noted that the low defensive block of Andorra slowed the rhythm, but also stressed that England needed to find the little moments to accelerate the game. Interestingly, Tuchel didn't hold back in his assessment of individuals. He called out Eberechi's, Noni Madueke, and Marcus Rashford, suggesting they failed to make the most of their attacking opportunities and labeling parts of their play as falling asleep. However, Tuchel balanced his critique by praising debutant Elliot Anderson, saying the young midfielder passed the test and showed signs he could be trusted in bigger matches. The coach also warned that a much tougher challenge awaits when England travel to face Serbia in Belgrade. Tuchel urged his squad to sharpen both mentally and physically, noting that the atmosphere at Villa Park felt flat compared to what they will encounter away from home. In his words, "We must be ready for a much higher level of intensity." On the other side, Elliot Anderson was living his dream, making his senior debut for England. The Nottingham Forest midfielder reflected with humility and excitement, admitting, "It was good out there and I enjoyed it." He acknowledged how difficult it was to break down Andorra's defensive wall but remained upbeat about the team's performance and his own contribution. Anderson candidly admitted he should have scored, saying, "Next time, hopefully." For him, the night was about embracing the moment while keeping his eyes firmly set on the bigger picture, the World Cup. This balance of Tuchel's hard truths and Anderson's debut delight perfectly captured the mood after the match. England got the job done, but the performance left the sense that there's more work ahead. With Serbia looming, Tuchel's demands for sharper attacking play and Anderson's hunger to make his mark could become decisive as the Three Lions look to book their ticket to the World Cup. Fans will now be watching closely to see if Tuchel's pointed criticism sparks a stronger response, and if Anderson can cement his place as one of England's new rising stars. One thing is clear: England's journey is just getting started, and both Tuchel and Anderson will have key roles to play in shaping it.